Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm Lorraine and welcome to my channel. Now, just before I dive in there and pull your cards for today, I'd just like to say I am an experienced and professional holistic spiritual counselor and mentor, and I offer 100% money back guarantee for image readings, tarot readings, also the programs, as well as spiritual and holistic counselling and mentoring, plus advice to help you with union with self and union with your person. Just check the details in the description box below this video for more information. So let's dive in there, guys, and let's see what messages the cards have for you for both you and your person's love journey thus far. What messages for the collective? Alright, let's go. What? Excuse me. Okay, so you were coming in with the Moon card and you were coming in with the Sun card here in your reading. Alright, guys. Okay, so the Moon card, you're coming in with Cancer. The Sun card, you're coming in with Leo here. Alright. Wow, these two cards are coming in as both you and your person here. But it comes in as on a personal level here. What you're both going through at this time here. Okay, guys? Well, see, what I get here with those two cards is that, yeah, you two are, you are in love with each other. You do have deep emotions for each other. That is true here. I do get here in your reading, it took time to even admit those feelings, that you had feelings for each other here. But with the Moon card coming in here, guys, what it talks about there is that there was a lot of unpacking that needed to happen here. Okay? But this unpacking had to do with your own negative emotions here in order for you to see the truth, find the truth within yourself here. That's how the Sun and the Moon card are coming in. See, it's the Moon card is the beginning, in a sense here, guys, to find your happiness, to find the truth about oneself here. So you had to, what it tells me here for both you and your person is that you actually had to see yourself in a better way here. Because with the Moon card coming in, what I get there in your reading is that there was a lot of negative self-talk. Now, this is for both you and your person. Low self-esteem, low self-worth here. But you had to actually find what was that core issue. Why did you feel that way about yourself, and where did that come from? That's what I'm getting with the Moon card in terms of those negative attachments here. It does come in as an element of judgment here, where you may have judged and blamed your person, but you may have also judged and blamed other people here, where you look outside of yourself and judge others as opposed to going within and asking those serious questions here, guys. Why are you like that? Which is why I came in with there was a lot of unpacking that needed to happen. See, this is actually coming in as transformation here and a rebirth. The end to a past cycle. Now, that past cycle is negative attachments here, guys. But you actually had to work through that. That's what I'm getting. You had to unpack it. You had to really figure out here why you thought that way about yourself and why you projected that onto others here. in order to come in with the Sun card, the truth here, guys. To find the truth within yourself is what it talks about here. And that truth is coming in as self-love here. Finally, it's like finally liking the person that you are, the person that you look in the, when you look in the mirror here, guys. Now this is both you and your person. I do get here in your reading, it was because of your person here that you went through these changes, that you did end out a past cycle here. Now that past cycle could have also been about toxic patterns of behaving in terms of drinking alcohol, doing drugs here, gambling, those patterns and habits here, guys, which is coming in with the moon card. And like I said, it's about finding those core issues here, guys, that was hidden deep within you here as to why you did that, but also what was it that you were, I want to say what was hidden here, okay, and what were you, why did you choose to fill that emptiness within yourself here with drugs and alcohol? See, with the Sun card coming in here as well, guys, you know why. You know why here. And it talks about here in terms of that rebirth here, guys, is, well, it's like doing, finally figuring out here, or doing the things that bring about happiness for you here, that actually make you happy. Yeah, of course your person makes you happy here, okay. Now this is vice versa when you're coming in with these two cards here in your reading. It's like saying what held you back. You now know what has held you back from going towards your person here, but it also comes in as what's held you back from doing the things that you love to do here, as well as finding what are those things that you love to do and having the confidence within yourself here to actually go and do it here, to take the action, is what I'm getting. This is a shock here, guys, a shock. What I get here in your reading is that it's been a complete change for you. That's what I'm getting. You know, those barriers, those blockages and those barriers are slowly coming away is what it talks about here. And with those layers, it's like layers, those layers slowly coming away here, it's enabling you, what I'm getting, to get to the core issue here. I want to say it's eye-opening, it's an eye, you know, it opens your eyes here, but it's more than that here, guys, because this is quite serious when you're coming in with these two cards, plus when you're dealing with negative attachments here. See, it's not just your emotions here, guys, it's also coming in as the way in which you think here, your patterns of thinking, and also your patterns of behaving. Yeah, I know why I drank a lot of alcohol here, guys. I also know how to work through those negative emotions. This is coming in with this, with the Sun card, all right? I know what I need to do. That's what these cards are talking about here. However, if you're stuck here, guys, then book an image reading, tarot reading with me, as I'm not just a tarot reader. Alright, if you are wanting to know more about both the image reading and tarot reading, details are in the description box below this video. Alright. Or, alternatively, you can check out the New Earth Community website for more information here, guys. Okay. See, what I also pick up here, and I just need to touch on that here, guys, is that here. By dealing with those core issues, it has given you a sense of self-worth, self-identity here, where you definitely know who you are here in your reading, but it also comes in as your passions have been reignited here, guys. Yeah, there's a spark happening here for both you and your person here in your reading. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going here, which is why I came in with these emotions are quite deep for your person. Okay, let's go. Okay, so you have the throat chakra, you have the Five of Wands there, guys, and you also have the Strength card here in your reading. So the obstacle and the challenge here is to actually talk to your person. It's to communicate towards your person is what I'm getting here, guys. Yeah. See, when you're coming in with the throat chakra, here, in terms of an obstacle and a challenge, what it talks about there is being able to freely express here how you feel about your person is what I'm getting. Well, to speak your truth here. Of course, this is both you and your person. It's what I'm picking up. See, what I get with the Five of Wands, what it's talking about there in your reading, yeah, of course, it's an obstacle and a challenge to communicate to your person, but that Five of Wands is coming in as it's an obstacle just to communicate what you've actually been through here. It's like to be confident, and in the way in which you explain what you've been through, it's coming in that way. It's like, so where do I start? Do I start with the negative or do I start with the positive? It's coming in that way here. Do I start with what I've dealt through, what I've dealt with, the situations that I've dealt with, what I've experienced here, or shall I start with where I'm at this point in time? It's coming in that way. Yeah, of course, it can be seen as external, and that's what the Five of Wands in the throat chakra is coming in as here, guys. See, I can break it down two ways here for both about both you and your person. Is it comes in as there was external interference here, where your person still wasn't able to freely express how they truly felt about you. Okay, right here in your reading, because of what was going on around them, coming in with the Moon card here, guys. Yeah. And also what it talks about here in your reading is to, like I said, to freely express the way in which they feel about you here, to capture your attention, because now what it talks about here, guys, is that for your person, and maybe even yourself here, you have to capture your person's attention. It's coming in that way. Yeah. There's still a fear element here, guys, is what I'm getting. And it does happen when you go through that rebirth and that transformation here, because what I get there is that things are still quite raw on the inside here. Your emotions, they're still quite tender, and you could also be quite vulnerable here. This is both you and your person. And this Five of Wands could also come in, and I was picking it up here, guys. Are you going to be open? Are you going to get what I'm trying to say here? Hence why you come in with the throat chakra and the Five of Wands. I do get there that for your person, they struggle to open up. So they keep a lot to themselves. That's what it's saying here in your reading. When in actual fact, your person does want to, here guys, say something. To you. They actually want to say, well, that's something here, guys, is what they've been through, to be quite honest here, and how they feel at this point in time. But it also comes in as how they feel about themselves and the steps that your person took to get there. Now let me pull some more cards, because I know there is more that I need to add here. All right, let's go. All right, guys. So you were coming in with the Three of Pentacles. You have the Nine of Cups, and you were coming in with the Eight of Pentacles here, guys. Yeah, and you have that here. Now take this if it applies here, guys, because what I'm picking up here in your reading, potentially here, you're coming in with a better version of yourself, to be quite honest, and working towards that. Here, rebuild. This is the rebuild. This potentially here, the rebuild, the rebirth, the restart. It's all coming in with these three cards here. The Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles here. See, what I pick up here in your reading is that it's coming in as your person. Well, literally here, guys, your person wants to make an offer. I get here also is that they didn't expect for you to turn out the way that you have here. See, it's not just your person that sees you and here in your reading, and it has been coming out a bit in my readings. There are other people that see you here in terms of what you're doing with yourself, but it also comes in as the changes that you have made here. The Three of Pentacles here in your reading. Because what you do here, what you put your time and attention into here in your reading is really important. It's important to you is what I'm getting. It's everything in a sense. Here coming in with the Eight of Pentacles here in your reading. It's telling me here, well, with the Nine of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles is that you're ready to move. You're ready to keep moving here. That's what I'm getting. There's confidence here, potentially here in your reading. You have the confidence in yourself here to build here your passions and your desires. But it's more than just a passionate desire here, guys. It's wanting to work with others. It's wanting to help and support others here to get to a better place, to be a better version. All of that's coming in here, guys, especially with the Three of Pentacles here in your reading. Now, if we just backed it up to the Moon card and the Sun card, what I'm picking up there in your reading is that it's the changes that you've made here. And these are huge changes here in your reading. Because it took a lot for you to create this change for yourself too. Because you're coming in with, you've cultivated here those positive seeds at this point in time. You could also, it is coming in as care, coming in with the Sun card where you've cared for yourself is what it's saying here, and you put time and attention into you, coming in with the Nine of Cups here. See, you could understand why your person is coming in with the throat chakra and the Five of Wands here. All right. Because honestly here, guys, you are the Nine of Cups. This is how your person sees you here. But it also comes in as, this is how you see yourself. You're happy here, or you have this inner happiness here, guys, to do the things that you love to do. And it works for you here, but you work at it. That's what it talks about. The Nine of Cups isn't the end point. The Three of Pentacles isn't the end point in terms of recognition here, because what I pick up here with the Eight of Cups is that there is an element of appreciation here and gratitude. It comes in that way. What I also pick up here, guys, is all eyes are on you. You are being watched at this time here. Especially coming in with the Five of Wands here, guys. Alright, let's keep going. Oh my gosh. So you have the heart chakra here in your reading now. Everything that I spoke about here, guys, when it came to the moon card, all right, is going to help you to crack open, that's what I said here, crack open your heart space here. When you deal with your own negative attachments here, guys, and that's where you take ownership, you become accountable and responsible here for your own, like I said, your own negative. It does nothing for yourself to project that onto others here in your reading. So like I said, book an image reading, tarot reading with me, as I'm not just a tarot reader. Alright guys, check out the New Earth Community website where you're able to find more information, okay, about both the image reading and the tarot reading, but also the programs, counselling and mentoring here, guys, okay. That would be beneficial for you here, especially coming in with the Sun card here in your reading. Well, what I get there, guys, is that, yeah, you, for your person, they see that you have options here, okay? And you could, I do get that you do have options here, guys, yeah? But these opportunities aren't just about other people, they're actually coming in as career opportunities here. There are, and also, yeah, career opportunities, collaboration here, getting to know other people, all of that's coming in here in your reading. Now, for your person, as well as yourself, this heart chakra, you've cracked it open. That's what I'm getting. Within each other, you're both, your heart spaces are now, it's like you're all lovey-dovey with each other here, guys, yeah? You're loved up in a sense here in your reading. Now, coming in with the moon card, you're keeping it to yourself is what I'm getting here, okay? And even your person. But you both know that you have some really deep feelings for each other. Alright, okay, I am going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you for your reading, and I'll catch you later. Bye.